Hi everyone, my name is Ingun Bol and I'm the founder and president of Female Wave of Change. And I'm here together with Gladys from Zimbabwe. And we met Gladys last year when she entered the Women Leading in Change program, our educating program for women all over the world. And it has really been a joy to see Gladys grow, not only during the whole Women Leading in Change program, but also afterwards and growing in her business. And we see her very active on all kinds of different things. So really would like to introduce you to her and welcome here, Gladys. And can you share us a little bit more about who you are and what is driving you?
Thank you very much, Ingun. My name is Gladys Shumbambiri. I am a mother of 4, married from Zimbabwe, and I am an economist by profession. I used to work for the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe as a senior economist before I started my business. What drives me into what I do is the passion to empower women and young people to have better lives, especially in their to run their own businesses so that they are not dependent on other people, so that they are self-reliant. That is what drives me, the passion to empower other people for their personal growth and their business growth.
Wow, fantastic. Yeah. Can I go back a little bit? You mentioned I was an economist. Can you explain us a little bit about what an economist does?
An economist is a professional with an economics degree, and their work is to analyze economic trends. There is also to talk about policy, it's policy. So they also participate in policy formulation. They also participate in policy implementation and in policy review to help central banks and to help even governments and even to help the private sector, the people that are in business, so that they understand the fundamentals of an economy, the fundamentals of money issues, the fundamental of policy issues, so that they can run their businesses and they can manage their central banks well, and they can manage their governments very well in terms of policy and finance issues.
Wow, that's very impressive background. But what you have been doing is that is very macro, looking at all kinds of things in society and of course the world. But you stepped back and you started your own business as a financial expert.
Yes.
Why?
There was a retrenchment in 2011 at the central bank because the central bank was overstaffed. So they chose to retrench 50% each and every staff member in every department. So I was one of the fortunate managers in my department to be retrenched in 2011. And after the retrenchment, I tried to apply for jobs for almost a year, and the jobs were not coming. Some were telling me I'm overqualified. Some were not even replying me. And through the advice of my husband, he said, you're already qualified. Talk to the central bank people and find out about how to start a microfinance company. So I did that. I contacted the supervision department of the central bank. I talked to my friends who work there. They told me how to start a microfinance company, what is involved in everything. So in 2012, I started researching about microfinance and understanding everything that is involved in microfinance. And then I started to apply to the Reserve Bank for a microfinance operating license, which I did. And it was granted in 2012 in October. And I started the microfinance, my package, the first tranches of the retrenchment package is what I used to start the microfinance in January 2013. And the board of directors of our microfinance institution paid for me to go to Zambia for a microfinance management course, which is run by the International Labour Organization, the training center. I went there for 10 days. I was trained in microfinance. And I also got an opportunity there to be selected to be a trainee so that I'll become also a trainer in microfinance management. So I went on the trainee program for a year and I qualified to be a certified trainer. So right now I am a certified trainer of the International Training Center of the International Labour Organization in the course that is called Making Microfinance Work. So through that course, the Making Microfinance Work certification, it opened so many doors for me. The trainers that I met there, they helped me, and through that those connections, I was connected even to work with NGOs now in training financial education, which I was trained by the trainers. And through that experience in microfinance, the operating of microfinance business, I got the training microfinance, and I managed also to get training in financial education. It got my business to grow, and it kept me going, and this is where I am now through that experience.
Wow, fantastic. So can you explain everyone why microfinance is so important?
Microfinance is very, very important. For the first reason why it is important is inclusion, financial inclusion, especially women. If we look in the past, they used to be excluded from the financial system. For example, the husband is the one who owns who has the title deeds. The wife wants to borrow a loan, they have to go through their husband to get authority, to get things like that. So we saw that women were excluded from the mainstream banking and financial issues. So that's why microfinance is very, very, very important, not just to women. In commercial banking, the requirements that they want, the ordinary person, the low income earner, is not able to afford the requirements. But through microfinance communities, the marginalized people, whether they are in the urban areas, whether they are in the rural areas, microfinance is able to afford access to such low-income earners.
Yeah, I do believe it's very important, and especially for women. Can you give us some examples, what you have seen in your business, women coming to you asking for microfinance? What kind of businesses are they starting, or have they already started?
Okay, the women that we managed to assist with our microfinance business, some of those women were doing buying and selling. We have a very powerful lady with a fruit and vegetable business. She goes to South Africa, she buys fruit and vegetables from Johannesburg market, and she supplies here in the main supermarkets. Those are special vegetables from South Africa. So she managed to do that business because she used to just order from the market here in Zimbabwe, and she didn't even have a car. She used to use public transport. She put the things in a sack, but through the loans that we were giving her, she managed to expand her business. Now she has she managed to buy properties where she has built cold rooms on her place. So she actually has trucks that come from South Africa. She put stuff in the cold rooms. She goes to supply to the shops. Now she's one of the main suppliers of the mainstream supermarkets here in Zimbabwe of those specialized fruits and vegetables. Some of the ladies, they do events business. We had a lady, we used to work together at the bank. So she also wanted to start a business, an events business. So she managed also to grow her business. Now she owns some vehicles. She now has so many tents. She started with only one tent. Now she has over 5 tents. Now she has a big team, a catering team, a decorations team. So those are some of the businesses that the women are doing. The other women are doing flower business. They are in the horticulture business. They grow flowers. We have managed to also help them to uplift and grow their horticulture business. These are examples of the women that we have managed help.
Yes, great. Yeah, and it would never have worked without you. So that is something to be very proud of. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Okay, fantastic. Gladys, we always have issues with the connection, so we're trying to do this as good as possible. If we see that the connection is going bad, we try to pick up where it's connecting again. So I was talking with Gladys, and you were telling us about a new business that you started, a household product business, totally different from your financial business. And of course, these products are important, especially now in all situation that we're in right worldwide, but also the business opportunity, especially for women, to earn an extra income. So share us a little bit about that.
Okay, the household empowerment program was influenced by the situation that was in the country last year in Zimbabwe. The economy was not doing very well. So we thought that how can we empower the women? How can we empower families so that they can be able to earn extra income, because the incomes of households were dwindling by the day. So that it's very important for us to do the household empowerment program, where we train our households how to make their own household brands, so that with the little income that they have, they can cut their expenses and also earn an additional income from the already income that they're earning. If they are already not earning anything, then they would have started a business that will actually help their household. And from that we found out that households are able to cut their household income per month by, if they are able to make their own household products. Now with the other opportunities within the household, if the household didn't have another business, they can now avail those resources to start another business or grow another business. With this household skills, also have a business that is at very low cost level, because industrial product, but they can produce it at a household level and actually start business and be in business, and even actually register those products so that they can even supply in the mainstream shops. Even if they are not supplying in the mainstream shops, they can be selling to their church members, they can be selling to their other neighbors, they can be selling to their community, and the household is now not lacking in terms of income. The children can continue to go to school, the children can continue to have food on the table. So this is the background of why we thought that the household empowerment program is very important.
Yeah, and you were telling us about a product, hand sanitizers, and something also, a cream.
Yes, we train how to make petroleum jelly for your skin, which is very important, especially for the young children, even for us, the elderly people. The petroleum jelly, households are able to make their own petroleum jelly. That would be very good, because it's a very essential product in the home. We also train how to make flavored drinks. Here in Zimbabwe, flavored drinks are very important, especially for kids when they are going to school for their lunch boxes. So if a household is able to make flavored drinks, then it will be very good. We also train how to make dishwashing liquid for washing your dishes, toilet cleaner for cleaning your toilets, multi-purpose thick bleach for cleaning the household at a large scale. We also train you how to make fabric softener, how to make your washing powder, how to make your window cleaner, how to make your air freshener, even how to make yogurt, homemade yogurt, how to make your own mosquito repellent, so that you don't buy everything from the shops.
Good. Yeah, and I know that when people, they see this and they are interested to know more about it, they can contact you and you will share more about it, and you will give them more information about how to make the products and how to start that business.
Yes, definitely.
Good, great, good. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my phone starting to talk to me. What I was wondering, Gladys, because of course right now we are in the whole worldwide situation, you know, because of the COVID-19 virus. How has it affected your business, but also, you know, the economy in Zimbabwe on, you know, creating new opportunities and things like that?
Okay, in terms of the physical trainings, that is how the COVID-19 has affected the trainings. People used to come to the training room, or we used to go to the people's offices, to the people's churches, to the people's households to train them there. But due to the COVID-19, we cannot travel, or they cannot travel to our training room. But we were not badly affected because of the online platform. So we had already started training online in the beginning of this year without knowing that there's going to be COVID-19. So we had already started training people in South Africa, in Botswana online, and they were actually liking the training online. So that's how we are continuing. We are training online. We show you how to do it, and we show you where to buy. We give you the contacts of where to buy the supplies. Like here in Zimbabwe, the suppliers are actually doing deliveries. So even if you are in lockdown, you can actually get the training and still be able to make money during the lockdown.
Great, fantastic. So there's always a solution. There's always, you know, if you face challenges, there's always ways to find new opportunities and start earning new income streams.
Yes, even on WhatsApp platforms, we are even doing training on WhatsApp platforms because some people can't afford the data to be on Zoom. Yeah. So no one is left out. We can even train on WhatsApp.
Great, fantastic. So my last question. Of course, I already told in the beginning that we met you as one of the participants of the Women Leading in Change education program, the online program that Female Wave of Change is hosting. And you are right now also a Female Wave of Change Wavemaker in Zimbabwe. Can you give any advice to women all over the world, because they can, you know, they will see your video? Why do you think that they should register for the Women Leading in Change program? Because we are starting again in September of this year. Why was this so important for you?
Women Leading in Change program is a very powerful program which enhances your personal development. Because what I learned in life is that you need to be a strong person in your inner person as an individual before you can be a strong person to the community, to your family, and to the nation at large. So the Women Leading in Change program actually takes you through the journey. It walks you through the journey of personal development at your own personal level so that you are a strong person. You are mentally strong. You can handle your own personal problems. You can handle your own personal issues, because when you are personally strong, then you can be able to affect and to influence your community, your family, and even the nation, and even the world at large. And also at Women Leading in Change, you are given targets and deadlines. It teaches you to be organized because you are actually given some action plans to do. You are asked what you are doing, what projects you are doing, and you are actually helped how to make those targets and how to meet your targets, because in the next training, you will have to give a report. So it actually trains you even in your business to be an organized woman, because for you to be successful in life and in business, if you are not organized, if you lack planning, then you are not going anywhere. But the Women Leading in Change program, it gives you that opportunity to learn how to be organized, to learn how to meet deadlines, also by just meeting the training times, and also meeting your action plans, doing your homeworks and things like that. So I would really encourage each and every woman out there in the world to for the Women Leading in Change program. It is a very powerful personal development program and also to help you to grow your business.
Absolutely. Well, I think now there will be a lot of new registrations coming in from all over the world and from women of all walks of life, because that for us is very important. It is no matter how old you are, what your background is, or your education, or, you know, as long as you have a drive and you really want to move forward and you want to step into that leadership and you want to figure out what is holding you back. So love to see all these women. For now, Gladys, I really want to thank you for this short interview, and really impressed by you know, seeing you grow and what has happened already over the past year and a half, and love to see what will happen in the near future. So thank you very much, and we will keep in touch.
Thank you, Ingun.
Bye-bye.
Bye.